Hello. In this video I shall be taking you through my second of 4 makeup looks this winter. This look is inspired by night. I wanted to create something dark, eerie, masculine and feminine, with a hint of mysticism, fear and welcoming. I shall take you through step by step how I came up with this end result.
For this look, a lot of the focus is going to be on the eyes. They're going to be basically like the moon in the sky, so that's why I've started by putting in these white contact lenses, because you don't want to be getting all makeup-y fingers when you're trying to put contact lenses in, so I've started with that, and the next thing I'm going to do is just remove my eyebrows to give me a nice blank canvas to work with. Now I'm just going to moisturise my face. I think you can do this with primer, but I'm just moisturising it to add a little bit of protection to my skin and to help some of the powders that we're going to be using to sit on the face. I'm just going to be starting by lining out the areas where there's going to be more detail later. Most of the face is going to be black, so this is just going to give me some reference points. Now I'm just using a white Barry M pencil to mark out the areas. The next thing I'm going to do is just paint the majority of my face black. So I'm going to be using a foundation brush there. And for this I'm going to be using a black Snazaroo face paint. Once the black base is down on the face, I'm going to remove some of the cheek makeup just to give a soft edge and go over that with some purple eyeshadow. Once I've got the dark purple base down, I'm going to go in with some lighter highlights, and then I'm going to move on and start working in the blue just above that. I was going for a kind of space nebula, aurora kind of effect. So I'm going with the dark blue, and then once that's down, I'm going to go over that with some lighter blue shades, just to add in a bit of character. And with that complete, I'm going to go back over the initial white line with the Barry M white pencil and just start working up into the eyeshadow, just to add in some more interesting details. Then I'm going to do the chin with a dark red colour. The chin was inspired by sunrise, so that's why it's coming up from the bottom. I'm just going to cut out some angles from a piece of paper and then brush in some orange angle on the chin area. Annoyingly, the battery cut out whilst I was filming, so we've lost a bit of the footage. Since it cut off, what I've done is similar to what I did on the cheeks. I've worked into the forehead here with a blue angle coming down and a purple triangle in between. I also went over the chin area, added in a bit of a face paint red just to make the red a bit more vibrant there. And I've started working in on the brow area, creating these blue angled up kind of eyebrows with some light white highlights in there, leaving the eyes for the next part. At this stage, I am considering removing this triangle and perhaps just leaving it as the angle, just to make it a bit more consistent. I'm just going to have a go at removing part of that. With that white area drawn out, the next thing I'm going to do is apply some false eyelashes. The false eyelashes was one of the things I ordered from eBay and they didn't arrive on time, so I had to go and get some different ones. I'm using some old ones that I've worn before when I did drag, so they're just some regular straight edge eyelashes that I'm going to be putting on the top. So I'll put those on now. The next thing we're going to be doing for the eyes is adding some bottom lashes. So I've got these kind of nice little lashes here, and I'm just going to be applying those. Obviously those eyelashes aren't going to be the easiest thing to see because they're laying against black, but they will catch the light and they're definitely going to add some texture in there that's just going to add in a little bit more detail. The idea behind this anyway was to make the eyes really big, really bright, inspired by the moon, cats, other wide-eyed creatures that you see at night, owls and whatever comes out at night. So I think that's been achieved by that look. To add some detail to the face, because the black is taking away all the shape of the face, which is what we want because it's like night, so it should be dark and gloomy. I'm just going to go in with a really dark, almost slightly glittery grey here, and just work into some of these areas. For the lips, what I'm going to do is I'm going to work in with a blue lipstick, which I thought I'd run out of, and I hadn't, and then I'm going to go back over with the black. Now I think the look is almost complete. I'm just going to be filling in the neck and ears, and I'm going to do my hands as well to complete the look and make it a full character. With this look I wanted to go for something feminine, something slightly masculine, kind of an androgynous look, because Night doesn't really have a gender. So I wanted it to be alien, dark, a bit mysterious, and without that. I've actually got a wig to go with this as well, so I'm just going to put that on. With the wig on, I've decided I want to make some changes to the overall looks. I don't really like how I've done the blue above the eyes, so I want to change that. I had the biggest nightmare putting this wig on, literally. I'm never wearing a long-haired wig again. It's taken me about 10 minutes just to sort this out. I even got it on backwards because I didn't like the stupid fringe that they put in. But it's on, and I can just go on to my corrections now.